Hello friends, welcome to our channel. We explore the mysteries that shaped civilizations and the evidence that challenges them, because sometimes the truth lies beyond the myth. What if an ancient civilization possessed engineering knowledge we are only just beginning to comprehend? What if the line between mythology and history is thinner than we think? Across the Palk Strait, a 30-mile chain of limestone formations stretches between India and Sri Lanka. From space it looks deliberate, structured, almost intentional. Some believe it is nothing more than sediment and coral shaped by currents and time. But others point to something inexplicable: the unusual layering of strata, the linear continuity, the age discrepancies in certain sections of rock. Could this be a natural formation or prehistoric engineering? Because history has surprised us before. For example, the Kailasa temple at Ellora, carved top-down from a single rock using basic tools, remains one of history's most astonishing feats of engineering. The Great Pyramids of Giza still challenge conventional timelines of labor and logistics. Roman concrete, once thought simple, is now being studied for its self-healing properties that modern materials struggle to replicate. Again and again, ancient civilizations have forced us to reconsider what was possible. So today we confront a question that refuses to disappear. Was Ram Setu built by human hands? Or was it born from the sea, later immortalized in epic poetry? Let's dive beneath the surface and follow the evidence. Ram Setu, now globally known as Adam's Bridge, renamed by British cartographers in 1804, is a chain of limestone shoals stretching roughly 48 kilometers, or about 30 miles, across the Palk Strait. It connects Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu, India, to Mannar Island in Sri Lanka. From satellite imagery, the formation appears as a thin, broken arc, almost like stepping stones across the sea. But up close, it is not a solid wall of rock. It is a sequence of shallow sandbanks, coral debris, limestone ridges, and marine sediment layers. In many areas, the water depth is only 1 to 3 meters. Historically, parts of the formation were reportedly walkable during extreme low tides centuries ago, before natural erosion and storms deepened the channel. Marine surveys describe it as a shoal complex, a natural ridge formed in shallow waters. The key detail is this: it is not a single monolithic bridge. It is a chain of discontinuous formations, separated by narrow channels. And yet, the alignment is remarkably consistent. Which raises the next question: are we looking at a geological formation, or the remnants of intentional engineering? Before we can answer that, we must first learn its context from the oldest text source available, the Epic of Ramayana. The Valmiki Ramayana, composed in Sanskrit and traditionally dated to the early 1st millennium BCE, recounts the story of Rama's journey to Lanka to rescue Sita. In the epic, Rama stands before the vast ocean, separated from his destination. He must cross the sea. The text describes Rama appealing to the ocean deity for passage. When that plea goes unanswered, an enraged Rama takes up his bow and intends to use the Brahmastra to dry up the ocean. He releases fiery, terrible arrows into the sea, causing it to agitate, boil, and tremble. The skies darken, and the creatures within the ocean begin to panic as the water starts to dry up. Fearing the total destruction of the ocean, the sea god Varuna appears before Rama with folded hands, apologizing for his inaction and advising him to build a bridge. The epic tells of an organized effort led by Nala and Nila, figures described as possessing architectural skill. It speaks of stones and trees with the name Rama inscribed upon them being placed into the sea. The language is poetic, vivid and symbolic. It emphasizes effort, scale, and divine intervention. Now that we've explored what the Ramayana tells us, let's examine what science has to say. Geologists date the shoals to periods influenced by Holocene sea level rise, beginning roughly 11,700 years ago. In simple terms, the foundation of this structure is ancient, far older than recorded human civilization. But traditional interpretations place Rama within the last 7,000 to 10,000 years. That creates a significant chronological gap. The Ramayana says a bridge was built, stone by stone, with rocks that floated after being inscribed with Rama's name. Geologists argue the structure is natural, a chain of shoals formed over thousands of years. And those floating stones, they can be explained as pumice or porous coral rocks that float because of trapped air. One of the biggest arguments from science is this: there is no clear archaeological evidence of large-scale construction. No carved blocks, no tools, no structural foundations. For mythology, however, textual continuity across centuries is itself a form of evidence. Oral tradition preserved over millennia carries weight within cultural frameworks. The disagreement is not simply about rocks. Science wants solid proof. From space, Ram Setu looks surprisingly straight. Some believe this suggests intentional design. Geologists argue that nature can form patterns that look engineered. The line between pattern recognition and confirmation bias is thin. Ram Setu is real. It physically exists. We can say natural processes are capable of producing such structures. Yet even as a product of nature, a land bridge spanning this distance is undeniably extraordinary. A shallow ridge stretching 30 miles across open sea would have transformed ancient travel, trade, and imagination. To those who witnessed it thousands of years ago, it would have felt miraculous. And history has shown us time and again, science cannot explain everything yet, and Ram Setu is a rare intersection between science and devotion. And perhaps the most honest conclusion is this: whether shaped entirely by nature or later mythologized by epic poetry, it remains one of the most intriguing geological anomalies on Earth. Not because it proves mythology, not because it disproves science, but because it forces us to ask better questions. This is Beyond the Myth. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more such deep dives.